Hey, and welcome to Star Wars 101. Today I'm going to be telling you one of the ideas George Lucas had for the tragedy of Darth Vader. All of this information comes from the Paul Duncan, The Star Wars Archives, Episodes 1 through 3, 1999 through 2005 book. George Lucas. For Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, I had to know where the Empire and Darth Vader came from to make the story of Luke Skywalker coherent. In 1981, during a 5-day story conference for Return of the Jedi, Lucas gave details on how Anakin Skywalker, Luke's father, became Darth Vader. George Lucas Story Conference. Anakin Skywalker began hanging out with the Emperor, who at that point nobody knew was that bad, because he was an elected official. He was a politician. Richard M. Nixon was his name. He subverted the Senate and finally took over, and he was really evil. But he pretends to be a really nice guy. Luke's father gets subverted by the Emperor. He gets a little weird at home, and his wife begins to figure out that things are going wrong, and she confides in Ben, who is his mentor. On his missions through the galaxies, Anakin has been going off doing his Jedi thing, and a lot of Jedi have been getting killed, and it's because they turned their back on him and he cuts them down. The President is turning into an Emperor, and Luke's mother suspects that something has happened to her husband. She is pregnant. Anakin gets worse and worse, and finally Ben has to fight him, and throws him down into a volcano, and Vader is all beat up. When he falls into the pit, there is hardly anything left of him by the time the Emperor's troops fish him out of the drink. Then, when Ben finds out that Vader has been fished out and is in the hands of the Empire, he is worried. He goes back to Vader's wife and explains that Anakin is the bad guy, the one killing all the Jedi. Mrs. Skywalker has had the kids, the twins, 2 little babies who are 6 months old or so. The Skywalker line is very strong with the Force, so Ben says, "I think we should protect the kids, because they may be able to help us right the wrong that your husband has created in the universe." Ben takes one and gives him to a couple out there on Tatooine, and he gets his little hideout in the hills and he watches him grow. Ben can't raise Luke himself, because he's a wanted man. Leia and Luke's mother go to Alderaan and are taken in by the king there, who is a friend of Ben's. She dies shortly thereafter, and Leia is brought up by her foster parents. She knows that her real mother died. I think you can make Ben take the blame for Vader. I should have given him more training. I should have sent him to Yoda, but I thought I could do it myself. It was my own pride in thinking that I could be as good a teacher as Yoda. I wish that I could stop this pestilence that I've unleashed on the galaxy. His burden is that he feels responsible for everything that Vader has done. So that's it for this video, and like I said before, I have gotten all this information from the Paul Duncan, The Star Wars Archives, Episodes 1 through 3 book. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below telling me what you think of George Lucas's idea. And with all that said, have a great day.